Enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone. That is madness. Run. Yes. Run away. Yes. Your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected, but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone. That is madness. Run. Yes. Run away. Yes. Your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected, but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire?
What if I told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo? Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable, and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye.
Good morning, you're welcome to the Morning Show on Some TV. The Morning Show on Some TV is a program where we bring to you issues that has to do with the morning papers. We bring in analysts to analyze the morning newspaper, and we discuss life generally. Hosting the morning show today is Abraham Minor Joda. I'll be your host for today. And with me in the studio is a political analyst, a social media influencer, and the person of Mr. Munu Meriga. Mr. Munu Meriga, you're welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And how was the day? How is the weather? Is it cold or hot or is mild?
No, it's moderate.
It's moderate?
Yeah.
But I heard people complaining about the weather being very, very harsh on them, the heat and everything.
No, it depends on your own state of being.
Yes.
For me, it's okay. But I will not also dispute the fact that people are complaining of its harshness.
Yeah, that's it. Well, different stroke for different folks. So thank you very much for coming to Some TV morning show. And before we go, I would like us to just have one or two discussions concerning issues that have to go. There's this, some of the opinion that the prices of food stuffs are coming down, and some are saying, no, it's not coming down. What's your view on that? Have you been to the market lately?
Yeah, of the truth, prices of goods are coming down, but to some extent, it's not measurable. Because to some part you see it's coming down, at the other end it remains as it was. And even as such, where it is coming down, how is it measurable to the demands and the standard? Because some things go down, but for instance, the price of goods, what those goods are being used to produce, but those things being produced are not stepping down. What's the problem?
Well, that is the question everybody's asking. Probably maybe in the newspapers this morning, we might just find the solutions to our problems in there. Before we go on, I would like to say today, March the 4th, 2025, today, I would like to celebrate a very wonderful person, my colleague, our director of news, a prolific writer, one of the best news editors in the world, in the person of Mr. Daniel Irakukwe. Mr. Daniel Irakukwe is the director of news on Some TV, and we want to wish him an happy birthday and many happy returns with long life and prosperity. So, Mr. Daniel Irakukwe, happy birthday from the whole of Some TV. And now that being said, I would like us to look at some important things that have happened on March 4 in the past. On this day, March 4, some historical issues that has happened. Let me take you to the ancient and medieval past. On AD 51, on March 4, Nero, later Roman emperor, was given the title Princess Juventutis. That means the head of the youth. That is in AD 51. And in the modern era, in 1776, the Continental Army fortified the Chester Heights with cannon, leading the British troops to abandon the siege of Boston. And let us look at recent events that occurred on March 4. On March 4, in 2009, the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Sudanese President Omar Hassan al-Bashir for war crimes and crimes against humanity in Darfur. While in 2012, on March 4, 2012, a series of explosions occurred at a munitions dump in Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo, killing at least 250 people. And recently in 2018, on March 4, former M6 spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter were poisoned with a knock-shock nerve agent in Salisbury, England. So those are some of the things that occurred on March 4. March 4 in the history. And you can also agree that on March 4, 2025, you are watching Some TV with Mr. Abraham Joda and Mr. Munu Meriga. So that is going to be history, because I know we're going to hit some we're going to hit some heights today that will be historical. So we are going to the morning papers. We're just going to look at some of the things to discuss. Let me look at, let us start with the Daily Struggle news paper, where look at this headline, where sexual harassment, be mindful of your action, Saraki tells Akpabio and Natasha. It also said open investigation needed, no one above scrutiny. Mr. Meriga, what's your view on this?
Well, the issue of Natasha and the SP, Akpabio, has caused a lot of tension in different quarters and camps across the country. These are leaders we're talking about, and of course, they have responsibilities. Now, this is Saraki coming out to share his views and opinion, cautioning the leadership, asking for open investigation. Yes, Saraki is a known leader in the history of our country leadership. Saraki will not just be swept under the carpet, because he is someone who have also run the Senate and have rose to, by privilege, one-time Senate president.
Yes.
And of course, his views are very, very good. And to some extent, he is not only taking side, he has not taken side in either of the party, but he's calling for an open investigation, both at the Natasha end and also at the Akpabio's end. These are people that are entrusted with leadership. And one of the concerns with Nigeria is, day in, day out, at each phases of the Senate, you have some dramas going on there.
Yes.
When will all this stop? One will have to ask himself. These are leaders who have rose from the grassroots, like Godswill Akpabio, one-time governor of Akwa Ibom State.
Yes.
And today, he's a second-time senator who is today the Senate president. And now his issue with Natasha, many have viewed it in different quarters that it is beyond what is happening in the Senate. Just like Natasha exploded that it is sexual harassment due to their previous contact, previous views, previous interaction. that Akpabio has made advances on her. Well, when all those things were made, it's just between them. I think the third person amidst them is to be God. And God cannot be called God cannot be called to be witness to this.
Yes.
But the thing is, it still lies between them. And we Nigeria will never stop judging. It is a normal thing. We've had such cases in previous times. Be it you being in public office or not, all these cases, some of are only in our national dailies now and then.
Yes.
But then I don't think Salaki is wrong to, just like in one of his paper, in one of the paper I read, he said it is not about protecting an individual, but protecting the institution.
Yes, yes, yes.
An institution of morality, an institution of sanity, an institution that the outside world will look at us and say that yes, Nigeria is a serious country. But one thing leads to the other. The Senate that is ought to be a place of sanity, a place of correction, a place of maybe bringing policies that would be acted upon by the executive arms, is not becoming like a volleyball playfield. You cannot just ration out all these things. Where are all these dramas coming out from? If you are called upon to be a leader, I think some of your personal affiliations and what have you to be dropped.
Yeah, definitely.
Let there be business in the Senate, so that Nigeria will feel actually the impact. We have so many problems to be discussed and to be addressed by the Senate. But then, look at for the past 1 week, it is about Natasha and Senator Akpabio. Natasha and Senator Akpabio. And Nigerians, one thing with us is, we are acclimatized with some... We love dramas. We love dramas. Instead of now face the reality, some of us are catching close with it. And we don't know that time is passing. The Senate is there, they have time running. Yes, they have numbers of sitting they do. And some of these things, if our issues as a nation are not addressed, we are taking the place of cruising. We are taking cruising in place of serious businesses. How are we going to make it? So, even though I have read praise that the senator has apologized to Natasha.
Yes, I watched the video where he was apologizing.
But that should not only be enough, although when you've apologized, you've acknowledged that you are wrong.
Yeah.
And that is, I must commend his statesmanship on that. Okay. Because humbling himself to that level has earned him some credits more. Yeah. But because if it were to be some, they will play power to see that they roll it over them. Yeah. But then, I think the right thing should be done. If he has apologized truly from his heart, I just pray that it is not just a lips apology, it should be coming from his heart. Because I love people who don't speak just from their lips, but from their heart.
From the heart.
That makes you who you are. Because they said out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Yes. I just pray that it is like that, and all this should avert further dramas.
Definitely, because it's becoming like a drama house. Exactly. Where issues that we're supposed to discuss now. Look at the tax reform bill is there. We're not talking about it. I always ask people, what about the electoral act? I think there are some amendments that we need to do. If you look at the last election, the position of the electoral law on IREF, on the collation of result, manual. These are the things that should be at the bonus and not drama over sitting arrangement. You know what caught me was that I looked at it, what led to this sitting arrangement. From a simple sitting arrangement, it degenerated into
personal issues.
Personal issues, and now, and what infuriated me the more was that the two of them, I think they were close family friends.
Of course.
I think they should have respected.
Past videos, past photos have shown it now.
Yes, that they were close family friends. So, well, that is what it is. That is Nigeria to you, and that is one of the reasons why we are where we are today. The National Assembly, from all indications, should be that's why it's called the hollow chambers, and that is, it should be a place whereby the best of us should be there, and the most relevant of things that has to do with the nation should be discussed there. So, well, I agree with Mr. Munume Riga. We have better things to discuss, and while he has apologized, let's just hope things settle down. Although Some people are saying the case of harassment should be looked into. It should not distract the Senate from doing its duties. That is that. Now we'll move to another newspaper here. Let me take it from the Leadership newspaper. The Leadership newspaper. The headlines on the Leadership newspaper, and I think it also corresponds with the headline of one other paper there that speaks about, okay, with the Daily Independent, I think they have almost the same thing. Fresh electricity tariff hike will be met with mass resistance. The Nigeria Labour Congress, that is on the Daily Independent. While on the Leadership, a similar headline which says Labour fumes over telecom electricity tariff hikes, and if you look at the writer there, it says Nigeria Labour Congress prepares affiliates for nationwide protests, reject planned migration of lower electricity tariffs to band A. So, Mr. Meriga, what's your view on this? Do you think the electricity tariff hike is necessary, or do you think Labour is doing the right path?
So, on this issue of electricity hike, honestly, I am also coming from the masses end, people who are consuming the electricity. Of the truth, things are not going well in this country. It's like some of these things are being targeted at the poor masses. And to some extent, even the average class, they're also feeling it.
Yes.
But we should not hide away from the fact that the poor masses are getting it more worse, and it is harming the economy the more. Why? Because the cost of electricity now, sir, is not funny.
It is not.
It is not funny. This is something that we even lack the appropriate sentence to address it, to call it. Because the whole thing is not actually, in fact, it is out of place. And that takes me back to the issue of the Senate. We have these people at the chamber to be looking at all these kind of things. They cannot stand up for the people who voted them. So there is no part of the arms of government in this country or anywhere in the world that the masses are directly represented more than the parliament.
Yeah.
Yes, the National Assembly.
Absolutely.
But what are they saying? What are they doing? People cannot represent the interests of those who voted them, even though they are the most closest to the grassroots.
Yes.
The Senate of Assembly, the National Assembly, the Senator and the reps. Then what are they doing? They are not saying anything about this, and the people are totally suffering. Now, for instance, if any of the Senate or members of reps try to raise issue on this, 1 or 2 days, it vanishes. What happened? Is it to say that maybe the managing director of the electricity or what have you have called them and have maybe give them waiver in their online or what? So all these things, you begin to look at them and say, what are we actually after in this country? Are these leaders actually representing us? No matter the protest, no matter what have you, sir, there's nowhere that the voice of the poor masses will be heard more than in the National Assembly.
Definitely.
These people have to stand up for the people. When they are coming for election, people stand up for them.
Definitely.
People pick them out of the best. We assume that, yes, they are the best. We don't want to look at what becomes of them after election or after having been sworn in to represent. But then, why the sudden changes? Why makes it look as if the masses has suddenly become your enemy? We are not getting it funny. When all these agencies are piling issues that we cannot bear, we cannot shoulder, they should come in for us. The electricity tariff is not there. Talking about even the telecommunication.
I know you will come to that. It's not the streets are not smiling.
The streets
are not smiling.
Our pockets are not smiling, sir. So seriously, these things have to look into. It is not favoring the masses. In fact, all these activities are anti-masses. And people that need to stand for us, they have to stand for us the right.
But some are of the opinion that the discos, the distribution companies, and the companies that they say they need this tariff hike for them to give better services. Now, those on band A, are you on band A?
Yeah, I'm on band A.
Okay, that is like in Jalingo, that is 33.
Yeah.
Have they been providing the light the way it should?
No, to be frank, to be just, to be holistic, the light is steady in band A.
Oh, in band A, in Jalingo?
Yeah, in Jalingo, especially in my area.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in band A, 33.
33?
Yes.
Okay. So,
but how do
you manage the cost?
Seriously, this, how can someone manage costs, sir?
Because you have other bills to pay.
You have other bills to pay. You have school fees to pay. You have to feed. All this.
Honestly, sometimes when you look at how much we spend on feeding, you just wonder where are we going to.
Seriously.
And the basic things of life, like the soap to wash. And these kids, they need to go to school, they need to wash, they need to eat. You yourself, you need to look. And you need to look good, just like you're looking very good this morning.
Thank you, sir.
So that's why
you're looking smart and take away.
Well,
can't you see it?
Don't mind me. I'm just hiding behind a distance. Just as we was talking, I got news from our correspondent at ATC that there's a tanker. There's an accident that involved a fuel tanker at Kasuwan Bera in ATC. If we have the videos and the pictures, probably maybe you can let us have it. They say there's a fuel tanker had an accident at Kasuwan Bera at ATC. So I would like to know, do we have the video and the pictures there so that we can... Okay, that is just like we said, the tanker had an accident at ACC Kasuwan Bera, and it seems these accidents involving tankers have become so frequent. And even in Jalingo, I think maybe early January, there was a diesel tanker that had accident at my sis roundabout. Thank God the authorities were able to ensure that it was controlled. And this, I don't think there's been any casualty or any explosion. What is your advice to Tarabans? As it's going on now, what do you think? Because I saw people moving around the accident scene. What is your advice to Tarabans when it comes to issues like this?
Seriously, when such things occur, my advice to the people is they should distance themselves from this scene, because assuming it is petrol and a fire break got out, we will register more casualties.
Definitely.
So cannot be feeling the pain of maybe the owner of the vehicle missing his vehicle, and we are the other end feeling the pain of missing our loved ones.
Yes.
So they should distance themselves, no matter how funny the thing will be. You can come and watch after the incidences has happened.
Definitely.
And now begin to ask yourself, why are these things happening within short intervals of time?
I'm beginning to
It happens in Malsis not long ago, and now we're registering another one.
And all across the country,
yes.
Like that.
Oh, what is happening? And one funny thing with these tankers is, especially when they are coming through the federal highway through Malsis, they know that they are entering city, they are entering town, they are entering the metropolis. They don't speed. They don't go on low speed.
They don't.
They go on high speed, knowing that there may be crossover vehicles. They are kicking a pave here and there.
Yeah. There are other vehicles.
They are human being crossing. So the way you see them, they fire all this way. It gives me shock, and I think the government have to look into this. They have to give some authorities. They have to give some orders.
I think maybe the recruitment process for the drivers, it's a problem.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it seems the driver look at the world from a different view. Maybe they have 10 lives.
Maybe when they think they can drive without, so maybe going under some classes, maybe through road safety guidelines. They just, since they can start the vehicle and move it, they think it's all about driving.
Some don't even know the rules of
driving. It's not happening.
And then again, one thing I notice is that there's this, if you go to where tanker drivers park for the night tanker parks, you find out that there are always sales of drugs around there.
Sure.
In their hand, alcohol, and the rest of these, and even that the lives around their park is always very wild. And don't you think that probably maybe it's the substances that they consume that leads them to be this careless with life?
It's possible, because I have witnessed several of them even driving without, they will pull their shirt and be driving with singlets. So you can, and one funny thing is that these are young people.
Yes, they are young people.
Is it they take also manner of hard drugs, abuse it, and start floating the road, wasting the lives of innocent people?
Innocent people. If you go to the roadblock, after the flyover, going towards the SCC, there's a place they used to park front of Rano to Kunini, the junction that leads to Eastwood School. You see them there. That place is always rough at night.
Sir, that place alone, is detrimental to human movement. Because how wide is the road?
Definitely.
The place that even a kidnapper is supposed to park so that passengers should drop, kidnapper hardly see. So they fool the road, and there are no places to. I think these people have to be provided a park outside
of the city. That is
seriously.
what
the road is not even as much as we can think. Where we have a lot of vehicles.
And that place is one of the centers of Jalingo. Of course, it's one of the busiest part of Jalingo.
The first thing you hear about in Jalingo is roadblock.
Roadblock, yeah.
And that's the center of traffic.
In Jalingo.
Yes, because from there now you navigate either to go through town, or to go through my Odasa, or to
definitely
go anywhere.
That is a key junction.
Yeah, it's a key junction.
So this is a call out to everyone here. From Some TV, we are advising Tarabans, stay off wherever there is a fuel tanker accident. Don't be a hero. Don't be the one that will break the news.
Not at all.
Please don't break the news. Just leave the environment. Leave the environment, and you can see on Some TV we have this advertisement that always run that tell you to run away from the scene. Because and I can see people have not learnt their lesson. I see people walking around. Please, we are pleading with you. Your life matters. Your family's life matters. Stay away from such accident scene. And may God help us that this doesn't reoccur. And we're calling on the authorities to ensure that the area is condoned off and sanity is brought back to that area, Kaswambera at ATC. That is what we have for you now. Now let us go to another newspaper and see what we're going to talk. Let us go to Vanguard. I think Vanguard and one other paper, I think The Punch, they have similar stories. Let us take the Vanguard. It says Supreme Court verdict on Rivers. Anxiety as Fubara begins implementation. And it also went further to say agrees to conduct fresh local government poll, direct council chairman to hand over to heads of local government administration today. That is Monday. Fubara, Wike, political class, you'll find middle ground according to South leaders. And they also cautioned that Supreme Court judgment should not be compromised. Rivers Elders Council also react. Mr. Muno, the drama in River has finally come to a direction where we can say, okay, now we have a direction to head to. You know, before everybody was moving, this one will bring a court order, that one will bring a court order. But now I think with this Supreme Court judgment, there's a direction which we're moving to. What's your take on all this?
Well, the Rivers State political field has been on the headlines for over a year. Definitely. Yes, since since Governor Fubara was sworn into power, little not long, he started having problem with his godfather, his predecessor.
Yes.
Nyesom Wike, the present minister of FCT.
FCT.
This has been a very concerned case. Some quarters back Wike to end godfatherism, where some quarters are not just some quarters back Fubara to end godfatherism, where some quarters are saying that Wike is on the right track. But everybody have his own concept and view on how he reacts to the happenings in Rivers State.
Yes. Court
has made its verdict, and the apex court of the country for that matter. And of course, Fubara, who has benefited from the bar, yes, he has benefited from the bar, and of course, he have to hit to their rulings, because as a sane human being and a politician, a leader to the core, I don't think you have to banter with the outcome from court. Because today, a court will give you judgment, you dance to it, you celebrate it, you hail the judges, you hail the judiciary. Tomorrow, when it turns against you, I don't think there's reason or points to prove, to say that they are corrupt, they are not doing well, they are this, they are that. Because The court today, I believe after his election, he was charged to court now.
Yes, yes.
And
He
later,
got good judgment
he got
from
good
it.
judgment. So he's also he benefited from the bar.
Okay, no, I will just
He benefited from the bar. So there should not be
continue.
there should not be a cause for alarm
Yeah.
in him implementing the judgment, because I felt the court has always been the hope for not just a common man,
Yeah.
but even for the average and the first-class citizens.
Okay.
Because wherever we got it wrong, we ran to the court for
For this.
better explanations. For better explanation.
Okay.
So in that manner,
Yeah.
I think Governor Fubara, I'll commend him if he has resolved to implement the court judgment, even though he has no choice.
Yes, yes. He definitely
Because
had
trying
it.
to combat with the judgment
Of the Supreme Court
of the
judgment.
Supreme Court judgment for that matter will further raise the tension in
Yeah.
Rivers State, and we cannot count, maybe assume the casualty this may cause, because
Yeah.
Rivers State is one of the states that shakes the country.
Definitely.
Whether you like it or not.
Definitely.
So for over a year now, attention has been in Rivers State. Yes, people from within and outside are throwing their sympathy, their support, and what have you, either for the Wike or for Governor Fubara. But the most interesting thing there is this: we have a direction now.
Definitely.
So let the needful be done. I can even read a portion that said that he reject the issue of impeachment exercises.
Yes, yes. He said the issue of impeachment, that we should do away with that fact that it is untrue. Well, I think to me, if you look at that issue, now that the Supreme Court has ruled, and I respect Fubara, instantly came up to say they will obey and immediately began to implement them.
Sure.
So to me, and I've seen him as a gentleman, he has been gentlemanly with his approach in all this. Now that the Supreme Court has spoken and he has agreed and he has even begun implementation from that day, I think now that the court has ruled, there need to be a political solution to this. The political actors, the people involved, Governor Fubara, former Governor Wike, who were former allies. They've been very close. I think it was Accountant General
Yes.
to Wike. And even at a point when he was picked, there were issues with EFCC, and Wike protected him. Well, that is politics, they're falling out. But the way it is now, Rivers elders, to me, needs to come together and let them look for a way out. They need to look for a way out, a political solution. Since there's the Supreme Court has ruled, let there be peace in Rivers. Rivers State needs peace. Rivers State is one of the states that produces that provide high amount of money for this country.
Yes.
And it's one of the states that moves and shakes. In the South, you can't talk about the South without Rivers State. You can't talk about cities in Nigeria without talking about Port Harcourt. So we need sanity in Rivers State, and we're calling on everybody involved, all the parties involved, and all the observers, and even those of us in the media. We should be careful. We shouldn't go ahead to be igniting this thing. And one thing, my advice to people, the Supreme Court has ruled. The Supreme Court has ruled. I keep saying it. The Supreme Court has ruled. Let us be careful. Don't let us not turn ourselves to emergency lawyers without going to law schools, where we begin to interpret the laws. We begin to interpret court judgment according to what we feel.
Emotions?
To our emotions. And you see someone that does not know, that has never been to a court room before, that have never read a page of the Constitution, anything, will come out and be discrediting the work of the Supreme. What do you feel about this? Although we all know that there are questions about the judiciary, just like there are questions over every arm of government. But what do you think about this newfound way that we criticize Supreme Court judgments?
It's very funny. It's very funny, and I think there should be a law, or there should be maybe an order to start charging some people with zero law knowledge to be maybe making the legislative statement on judges. Now, these judges, court itself doesn't run on emotions.
Yeah, they do.
If you bring your case, it's not by your emotion, or by your feeling, by your affection, that judgment will come. God, you can see in the symbol, it is blind.
Yes.
Me interpreters, they are blind, and what they only have is mouth and ear. They listen to your cases based on evidence. What you bring before them, what they are going to, as in proving beyond doubt. That's what they are after. So, as lawyers, as barristers always call themselves, learn colleague. Some of us who are not learn colleague, we are to some extent ignorance of some of the court practices, law practices. So some people will see things as okay, like the case of a defection. Yes, it is constitutional that whoever defects.
And I think that case is also have a life on its own.
Yes.
And it's going to the Supreme Court too.
Of course.
So this is just one part of the prayers answer. There's another case that has to do with defection that I think is also at the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I think. Okay, I've done a long judgment.
No, there's no judgment on that.
There's no
so
judgment
far.
on that yet.
Yeah.
So that I think Nigeria should be patient.
You should.
Be patient and listen to what the court will say. If we don't have confidence on them, then why are we going to them?
That's what the question asks.
Why are we going to them if we don't have confidence on them? And the fact that you go, that doesn't mean that your prayers will be answered. So they dealt with evidence on their hands. They will not beg you. In fact, they will not assume things.
And they won't go to the market to shop for evidence.
No, that's why they said the number they exhibit, their numbers of evidences. You get? So all these things, they bring it, they cooked it together, they put it side by side. Which one is more convincing?
And they look at the Constitution and
interpret it. So if we don't have confidence on this, why are we going to them?
Yeah.
If we feel that we can handle our cases, then we should run on things the way they are. But because the court there is an institution that safeguards our right. Yeah, okay, there are some cases that people, they are not maybe they are not faulty, but they take them to court. And of course, by expert judgment, by evidences, yes, they are freed. That's why even if they get you, they arrest you as an armed robber, they will still assume that you are
innocent
until proven by the law.
Yeah.
So whatever is happening in Rivers State, I think there should not be a cause for alarm.
Definitely.
Now, I don't know what would have happened if the court has not ruled on this matter. To me, I see this court judgment as cooling down tensions in Rivers State. Not only Rivers State, in Nigeria at large. Because like we have earlier stated, Rivers State is a state in Nigeria that has attention.
Yeah.
That whatever happens in Rivers, it shakes the country.
It shakes the country.
Yeah, so we cannot roll away that. So Rivers is like one heart of the country.
Definitely.
So we need peace in Rivers State. We need things that will make Rivers State forward and Nigeria forward at large. Because the issue of impeachment coming up, impeachment is constitutional, sir.
It is constitutional.
It is in the Constitution.
That's why I was saying the political leaders, the leaders of today should come together, and see how they can resolve
this issue between Governor Fubara and his predecessor. Believe me, is not something that would have lingered this far, if not that interest have entered.
Yeah. Interest that were not with them when they started.
Exactly.
Everybody has taken sides.
Everyone has taken sides.
And they're urging them on. Go ahead, I'm behind you.
That is one of the problems we're having in this country. When they know that you're wrong, but knowing that they can make something out of you. Yeah. People in Wike's camp are enjoying the fight because they are cashing out too. People in Fubara's side, they're enjoying the fight because they are cashing out too. To them, they don't want this fight to finish.
Thank you.
Just like in our dailies, they want issues now and then in country so that papers can sell.
Well, I hope we are not one of the people that we don't create the news, we only report them.
Yeah,
so,
that is it.
Well, but it's good when things happen, we have something to discuss. I think this is a very good one. Thank you, Mr. Munume Riga. I think you've done justice to the stories that we share today to the newspaper headlines. We are going to go on a short commercial break, and we'll be having another segment. After that segment, I will be coming back with Mr. Munume Riga to discuss. There's a charity begins at home. We'll be coming back to discuss issues that has to do with Taraba. So we are going to take, myself and him, we are going to take a tea break now, and we'll let you on to the next segment. Thank you. Stay tuned. Have a wonderful morning watching Some TV.
Thank you.
seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
What if I told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo? Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye. What if I told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo? Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
Schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC. The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC. The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a
What if I
business?
told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo? Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye. What if I told you?
Now, good morning. Now, welcome to our Some TV Pidgin section. Now, Some TV now the Ogbonge TV station where they beam live from Jalingo. And for today, for Some TV Pidgin section, I dey with my own very beautiful mama, the person of Faith Apollo.
Thank you very much for having me on this show, sir.
So, madam, wetin happen? How weekend take go?
Hi, weekend deal, but we thank God, sir. Everywhere good.
You come out this weekend?
I don't come out to.
Why now?
Inside. As per nothing, me I rest now.
Okay,
Yes,
you.
school, we dey go school, we dey encounter many things. So I just say, I just rest this weekend. Anytime we weekend they come like this, I dey happy because I know say I go sleep for house, wake up, sleep. So
I'm pressed for where?
everywhere good.
Everywhere good. I feel say your face shine, your face shine, your shoe shine.
My shoe no shine, no.
I will go take no say your shoe no shine. They look your shoe here, it shine well.
Oh yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, now this morning for the pidgin section, we want to discuss one or two things will happen for the weekend. And yeah, you get one story where bother me well, Madam Faith. I watch him, the thing just they trouble me since I watch him. But I can't hear say police don't grab the man, they don't arrest him. Now for Ogun State it happen. One man they fight with a wife, I be when they fight with. That's why Pikin constant stand front of her. If you see the way they rake this Pikin, clear am for ground like say I don't know what I talk. The Pikin fall for ground.
Like say trailer jamming.
If you see the way it take jam the Pikin, how come they wonder why man go do like this? I make her ask you, what you go fit make person vex? So say you go kick your own Pikin. You get anything where go fit make you vex? Where we say you go come think say na to kick your Pikin remain?
I don't think say anything. It be like say maybe that man get mental issue. Because a normal woman be like this, no fit kicking Pikin. Now you born a mode. You get now you get this Pikin.
They say the Pikin are like 3 to 4 years old.
No, that might may them carry and go hospital. May them check whether in his head they normal. Because normal person no fit do this kind of thing when you do. You get? So I beg your Pikin and your Pikin. So you have to protect them. No be saying that you go carry and go place. You no good at all. Though.
Because whether he and the mama they fight. He come, the Pikin come, they follow. If you watch the video, the Pikin come, they follow. I think they call her my daddy, they touch her. Now so he talk, kick him. People carry her and put for head. The thing is, what do you think say? Government supposed to do this kind man will do this kind yama thing.
First of all, government made them check in mental health #1.
Okay.
Because person will get normal sense in the right senses, you know supposed to do waiting this man do. So make government check in right senses. If he did right sense, which kind anger? Some people get anger issue. Which kind anger will go make him do waiting do for your own Pikin? You get? And if no be saying a mental issue, you supposed to go behind bars because this is the way you do, you no good at all. Now you get Pikin.
Person will do this kind of thing. You know if it be the first time. Maybe you don't beat that Pikin like that before. That kind one go beat his wife now.
But you're not supposed to beat your wife in front of your children. You get? Your children they there. What impression they give that kind home? Like that kind, it will go be sadist that they call him sadist daddy. Where if Papa enter house like this, mood go change everywhere, everybody go calm. You get it? They call that kind of people they call them sadist. So you know supposed to do it, you no good at all.
That kind of thing, you know good. He good make man. They say spare the rod and spoil the child. The Pikin no do it no good, make you treat him. But waiting that one do na brutalization, and I sure say you no go escape. That one I sure. We say if government catch him, they go show him paper. They go rake himself where we say where go find himself, you no go like him. And you talk something say na sadist. You talk something where come my mind now. Sadist daddy. How when you small, if Papa come out, how you dey take do?
Everywhere they compose.
So be if you know day, you no go compose.
If you know day, everybody go day happy. Everywhere go day smooth. But when Papa enter house like this, everywhere, everybody go maintain. Everybody go maintain position.
What be the thing we they do? We be say if he come, you go na come go. That means say what thing they do no good.
No, be say we they do anything. I just fear. Do you get that? This kind of parents where they know they too smile for their.
You know say Papa they watch you for TV.
Papa
now.
they watch. I say some parents. Remember when I don't take me wrong. Some parents. You get how some parents they behave. If they come house, they always frown. They know they free with their Pikin. So that the reason why if Papa enter house like this, everywhere go they calm. Everybody go take position. That kind of way, so I go say, take position, take everywhere go they calm like that.
like say soldier don't enter inside house. That's so make we talk. I make we enter took mouth for inside another matter we happen. You get one matter we happen over the weekend. the whole of Taraba, the whole of Wukari, everybody now, I look there with Jalingo for weekend, people know they again. I say, what happened? They say then they Wukari. I say, what did they happen for Wukari? Even including our own CEO for year. We know see our correspondent, we know see our cameraman, everybody. What happened? They say then they Wukari. What you call the happen for Wukari? They say na Chief David Sabokente, na him they do 60th birthday.
Yeah,
that's where everywhere just palash. I go, why they no carry me self join Wukari now? Make I go palash for Wukari. So they say that Chief David Sabokente, and he come be saying, oh, right hand man, Senator Jim Kuta said, come dey there. What it come make me funny for the church? So the Chief David Sabokente, DSK, come to say, make Senator Jim Kuta go marry. If you no marry, we no go say that we no go vote for senator. We no marry. What do you feel?
What you talk is true. You not supposed get position like that. You no get family. So people go look say maybe you no get anything, you no get responsibility because they feel say anybody will marry get responsibility. So in get in mind, in know what you go plan. But you not marry like this, you just live your life.
Maybe they find you no see.
You know get how way person like him they find wife, you know go see.
So you may say if you come ask you now you go agree. Now the question you say if you find you go see. If he ask you now you go agree.
If I go agree now.
You go agree.
I go agree.
No worry, we go. I go call a guy you can now make it tell a senator say, Madam Faith they here. If you say now find it, they find we never see.
You know say na senator now, so everybody got rush am.
So that means say now you no one marry.
Now you no one marry because see we get fine girls for Jalingo here now. We get fine responsible girls for Jalingo. So if they find wife, you get person where go say abeg they go point house.
Maybe no be fine girl they find.
No be waiting they find.
Maybe they find a behavior. Maybe they find character.
That's the what beauty is character. That's my own definition of fine.
So as you find like this, you don't get character.
I get character now.
Okay, I trust you, Feti Mama.
Yes,
I don't say you get character. So and then make I tell una say this matter where they go on. Senator Jim Kuta himself won't do this thing. Senator Jim Kuta himself, him won't do empowerment. And you know, say some TV. Nothing where we see, where we know the show. Taraba News, nothing where you hear, where they know the right. So even our eye, open for there, for right there, for inside, we'll carry everything where they happen. Now go watch out for some TV. So make una just sit down, kulele. They wait for us for some TV. Everything where happen for that will carry. You no need to use transport. For inside your parlor, you say go follow there, they there. For the empowerment, you go do everything where they happen. I promise you, say, you go say, if they are not sure, call me at the for studio. But Madam Faith,
yes, sir.
I tell them say everything will happen. You know, say we for some TV.
Some TV will
some people say we like church. We too they talk. So everything will happen, we go talk.
That's why we be press now. Press everything you go show that it is transparent and we know they lie. We know they forge say waiting happen, go can't say this thing happen. No, you know anything we dey na so we go show.
Okay, thank you very much. So now, we go do this speaking section today. I thank you very well, my fellow countrymen, my fellow Taraba people. Nami Abraham Joda with my sister here. When they are available?
Yes, sir.
Naimi Faith Apollo. And I thank you very well. After this one, we'll continue with Morning Show with the segment of Taraba News. Thank you very much. Make una go kulele. Enjoy yourself.
Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you...
Welcome back to the Morning Show on Some TV. And I'm still your host, Abraham Minor Joda. Today, Monday, is a wonderful day, the first Monday in the month of March. And right now, on this segment, we're going to be discussing matters that are in Taraba State. And we're going to be looking at the front pages of the Taraba newspaper. Taraba News, like you know, is the most read, and it has the widest spread in the whole of Northeast. Yes, I can say that. There are facts to back that up. So on the pages of Taraba News Today paper, we have, let me take some of the stories. Then myself and Mr. Muno, who is still here with me. Please thank you for staying this much. We've taken almost 2 hours of your day.
Welcome.
Please, we really appreciate that effort.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, so we are going to take some of the stories that make the front pages of Taraba News. Then we'll discuss one or two of them. But let me tell you, on the page of the Taraba newspaper, the major headline goes, our community celebrates Honorable Nicodemus Aliki's appointment as special advisor on industrialization. I'm going to take all the stories on the front page and then we'll discuss some. But for the viewers, that's the major headline on Taraba News. And we also have on the top left corner, we say congratulations to Dr. Tijo Kenneth Minge MNI on his remarkable achievement. We also have at the top of the paper, we have Taraba Cattle Recovery Committee recovers 222 livestock and returns to owner. That's a good one. It's also on the front page of Taraba News. We also have Imam Charity Foundation distributes Ramadan food packages to 1,000 vulnerable households. It's on Taraba News, and you'll find that on page 5 of Taraba News. Another story here on page 3 of the Taraba News, which is also on the front page. UMCM provide relief to drought attack victims in Taraba State. You find that on page 3 of the Taraba News. We also have Governor Kefas attend Thanksgiving service of Chief Sabo Kente and Senator Jim Kuta in Wukari. That is on page 7. You read how Governor Kefas attend Thanksgiving service of Chief Sabo Kente. We also have on the page 9, constituent claims Honorable Adamu Sarki is personalizing legislative relief materials in personal donation. You can read that. That is concerning Jalingo 1 constituency. You can read that on page 9 of Taraba News. And we can also see the birthday boy on the front page from here on Some TV. And Taraba News will say happy birthday to Chief David Sabo Kente, DSK, popularly known as DSK. We also, on 3rd of March, he clocked 60 on 3rd of March. Happy birthday to a leader, to a politician of note, a true Taraban, someone that has influenced the life of many people in Taraba. Before we go to the story, I would like us to look at the community, they celebrate their own Honorable Nicholas Lee Aki's his appointment as Special Advisor on Industrialization. I think, what do you think would be the expectation of his community since he's a Special Advisor on Industrialization?
Well, first of all, let me also congratulate Mr. Nicodemus on his appointment.
Yeah.
I think to some extent, we always take all appointments as well-deserved.
Yeah.
I think this should be one. For a community to congratulate, jubilate, and celebrate him on this note, I think they know him to be a good person.
Definitely.
And they know his capacity, and they know what he can do.
Okay.
And on this note, it's a message directly to him that he should not disappoint them on this.
Definitely.
He have to work to the standard, not only to his community, because this will rationalize the whole state. Yes,
Definitely.
industrialization is the basis for the progress of every state, every community. So I think this is an attention-catching appointment. It's not an anyhow appointment.
Definitely.
And for him to be given this portfolio, I think something will come out of it. I don't know him in person, but on this regard, I think we should expect more from him. Taraba needs to move forward on industrialization.
Definitely.
And under his watch, let's see which ministry is going to liaise with, which commission is going to liaise with, and I believe the governor is, here-giving governor, is going to do as he has advised accordingly to see that things go the way it's supposed to go. I congratulate him once again, and I think he has to take action, he has to take responsibility of his office, and he has to also network.
Definitely.
Because as a human, he may be deficit in some aspect, but when he tried to network, to bring ideas, to put together on how to caption the tack of his portfolio, I think it will do him, not only him good, the community and the state at large, and it will also do the governor good. That's why they are appointed to be helping hands.
Thank you very much. I like that he should network. It will do him good. It will do him. And that shows that a lot of his community people have faith in him. That is why they are and their expectations from him is high. So I believe he will not disappoint the people.
Yes,
Now let us go to Chief David Sabo Kente, DSK, at 60. Who is Chief David Sabo Kente?
Chief David Sabo Kente, DSK, outside politics, I don't think I know him more. I don't know him more outside politics. But I have to congratulate him to have clocked 6 good decades after birth.
Yeah.
And I wish him many more years to celebrate. Well, I think he has attained the age of statesmanship.
Yeah.
A senior citizen, I will take it for that matter. And Chief David Sabo Kente in Taraba State, I think it's a household name.
Definitely.
He's mentioned across the nooks and the crannies of the state. You can't take away that from him. He can be a politician. Different camps will agree and disagree with him. But one thing is, you cannot take away the personality and what he has achieved and the ladder he has rose to in the local, state, and national politics today. So I heard one of his fond statements during the event.
Okay.
That's the senator representing Southern Zone, Senator Jim Kuta David, should marry before the next election.
Yeah, what's your view on that?
It's very simple. I think he's a kind of person that want to cheer the moment. Maybe at that point, the moment, the assembly, maybe the gathering of people was dull. So you want to cheer all the moment. But however, some people who are in the camp, different from Jim Kuta, will take that as a campaign tool against him. But one thing should come to them is that we are in a society that we're advancing. One thing you ask is that condition constitutional?
Yeah, it is not.
We've seen several scenarios where politicians succeed. They said the success or the progress of every man is behind.
There must be a woman behind every successful man.
But when they fail, they don't talk about the women.
Okay.
You get? They don't talk about the women. And then we've seen some leaders who perform well and they are not married.
Yes.
Have you listened to that angle too?
We've had some.
Yes. We have some of them who are married, but they are not performing in public offices.
Definitely.
So how are you going to quantify this? So all these are things to put down. If Senator Jim Kuta is doing well and the people are happy with what he's doing at all, even being single throughout his tenure, that doesn't call for alarm.
It doesn't.
But wherever, if other married politicians are not doing well, They are married, yes, they are not doing well. It's left for the people to judge either to return them to public office or not.
Okay.
But then I think that, just like I've said, he was just trying to crack a joke. But that should sink into some quarters of opponents that that is not a condition constitutionally. And that we cannot take for anything. But then I think he has donated a lot of things to the people.
Okay.
It's left for the people to judge after 2 years.
After 2 years.
Are this thing measurable?
Yeah, and he's going to do some empowerment even as during this week.
Then that should be interesting. And with this, he's not married, he's doing this. And we have some of our leaders today who are married that they're not doing the same.
Some even have 1, 2, 3
wives, but they are not doing. Okay. So you need to ask yourself, is that a prerequisite for performance?
Okay.
Marriage is not. So it's good day to be married anyway, because being responsible is not only when you are married, you can be responsible even when you are single. But it's encouraged and advised that as a full-grown man, you have to, everything begins at home.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
if you can control a wife, you can control a family, you can rule a complex society.
Thank you very much. If you can control a wife, control children, you can rule a complex society. And I also like the fact that he said, well, marriage is not tied to performance. And also, he said something about the Constitution does not say that you must be married for you to be a senator. So, but I like that. I like that. I think that has turned up the signals, the antennas of a lot of women here. He should be one of the most eligible bachelors in Taraba State. He should a senator. A senator in his 40s. He's an eligible bachelor, and I'm sure the ladies will go for him. If it's not coming for them, they should go for him. He's a good prospect. Now, let us look at something here. There's this story, so UMCN provide relief to drought attack victims in Taraba. I think this is just one of the things that the church needs to be doing.
Definitely. Yes, I must commend the UMCN. Just like you said, these are some of the things that these religious bodies ought to be doing.
Yeah.
They have to be coming to the aid of the needy. There should be that sense of empathy, that compassion should be there for people. It's not that, okay, they are victims, they are vulnerable now, and the church is coming in. I think it's a good move. That shows a sense of empathy, a sense of compassion, and a sense of togetherness, a sense of hope. Yes, because you may not know what they are going through, but definitely in this hard economy, and you are faced with these kind of things again, I don't think it's something to joke with. But for them to come in, I think is commendable. And other religious bodies should also take up, other denominations should also come up with this kind of approaches to ease some hardships on the people when they are faced with this kind of challenges.
If you look at on page 5 also of Taraba News, you have Imam Charity Foundation distribute Ramadan food packages to 1,000 vulnerable households. I think this also a good one.
Yeah, this is almost same part.
Yeah.
Especially now that they are in their religious exercises, spiritual exercise. I think the Imam has done very well. And I think this should not only center on the Imam. When we are talking about togetherness in faith and unity, it's not only that the Imam, because he's Muslim, they are so responsible for catering for the Muslim. Even Christian pastors, if they feel like to come up with this, they should do it. That's togetherness.
That is togetherness.
Like I could remember last year, the National Council of Nigeria, Taraba State Chapter, under the leadership of Prince Gara Nonga, he carried out a prayer and a breaking fast exercise for the Muslim faithfuls, which is commendable. You are seeing it. So not just the religious bodies, other organizations too. We need to come together as one. We need to have the bounding force that will make us proceed, that will make us progress. Whoever is doing a religious exercise, whether opposite faith or what have you, let's come together. It's not a bad idea, even calling out some of them in their numbers, sitting out with them, breaking fast with them.
Definitely.
They need us, we need them.
Definitely.
So when they are playing, they're not only playing for themselves, they're playing for the state and the country.
Humanity. And just like you say, humanity first.
Humanity first.
Humanity first. Yes. That is just it. Let us look at this. Finally, let us look at our star boy, Governor Kefas. I just like the way there's this relationship between the political office holders in Southern Taraba. The last time, I saw rest in peace when the governor was bereaved. We saw Senator Jim Kuta and everybody, all players in the Southern Taraba, they were there with the governor, and Senator Jim Kuta played a very vital role. I watched the videos, and when the governor also had the wedding, the daughter, we saw that everybody was there to celebrate with him. Senator Obuacha, Jim Kuta, everybody was there. Now, Chief David Sabo Kente is also having this thing, and we see the governor is with them. I think in politics, what do you think? Do you think this is good for the atmosphere? But since the governor is showing that we are all one, we are all for the better of Taraba.
Yes, that is one of the things that I always say, that once you are voted into public office, you are not for party A, you are for party B. Despite being voted under a platform of PDP. PDP is a platform to contest election on that we voted for. That is constitutional. If constitution guarantees that you can activate your name and contest election,
Yes,
fine. But then, PDP, APC, I think they are just mere platforms. But our sanity, our relationships should flourish beyond party lines. I have seen Senator Jim Kuta and other National Assembly members from other parties joining the governor in some of his activities, programs, and functions, which is very good. In the time of bereavement, they also show up for the governor. The governor also have reasons to show for the show of oneness to attend Chief David Sabo Kente's birthday, and also extend it to the program of Jim Kuta. However, I think what should matter first is Taraba first.
Taraba first.
Yes. Well, so when politics come, we do the politics and we go. Now, what do people expect? The government should be fighting with the senator.
Some people thinking
because he's from the same different party from his own. No, this is leadership. Let's govern Taraba accordingly. The National Assembly have their own portion to play in Taraba, knowing that there are senators from Taraba State, the House of Representatives, and the governor himself. When they come together, sir, things will float. However, that should not distance them from the fact of calling each other to caution.
Definitely.
Yes, they have to come together and identify the weaknesses. We voted them, yes, in different party lines. But now it is time for governance. They should come together and make the state move forward. We've seen different states that collaborate beyond party lines and they are making headways.
Yes.
Then why should our own be different? So there could be reaction from different quarters of parties that the governor is trying to run a unity party system in the state or what have you. But that should not cause for alarm. When the times of election come, you do your election, you go for whichever candidate you believe in whatever party, and make your way. So the issue of, we've seen the former governor, Dan Babasonte, he has harmonized people beyond party lines as well. And we can see how the state progresses. If we can applaud Dan Baba then for cutting across party lines to bring together people, then why should we crucify the governor?
Thank you very much.
I don't think there's need for that. So one thing first is Taraba should go first, and the governor need time. Yes, he also need time because it was because of his manifesto that he was voted to power. Because of what he said he would do. And he's doing it or he's not doing it, it's left for the people to judge.
Definitely.
And at the end of the day, all we're after is the result. So I think there should be a support system, because the malfunction of one will affect the whole. So let all nations talk. Like I always say in my social media handle, in our national assemblies, senators and reps, our 21st assembly members all have roles to play. Not everything should be centered before the governor.
Thank you very much.
All these people, they have functions to play.
They have functions to play.
Now, it's not about this governor, do. There are some things that a House of Assembly member can do, reps can do, and a senator can do. So when there are divisions of power in leadership, the things can move forward.
Thank you very
much.
much.
To disabuse our minds from tagging unity, let me just say collaboration or togetherness of leaders as something that should make us lose our peace.
Thank you very much, Mr. Munu Meriga. And I picked something, he said Taraba first. Taraba first. And on this note, that is where we're going to end this segment of the morning show. He said Taraba first. And what's your final word before you leave?
Before I say my final word, I've seen a headline in the Taraba News that talks about Honorable Salki Adamu.
Okay, Adamu, yeah, personally.
I think personally, and it wouldn't be only me personally per se, I think people are not happy with some of the things our politicians do these days.
Okay.
There are things that you know that they are okay, for instance, there are some food items from Northeast Development Commission.
Sure.
But you see some politicians personalize it. It's not as if they cannot do more than all these things. They can do more than all these things. But why making it look petty? Petty in the sense that you make it feel as if it is your hard-earned struggle that bring it to board. Putting the Northeast Development, that is a commission that comes in for sometimes vulnerable activities, issue of flood, disasters, wind outbreaks, and maybe insurgency, people that are IDPs and what have you. They come in to at least ease their worries. But what do politicians do at the end of the day? They try to make it as if it is their personal donations. These things are not speaking well of us. And thank God that the society is getting wiser by the day. All these things will be curtailed. Had it been, it's not so. It not have come up in the media that they are personalizing things. So in those days, people don't know. And such things cannot even appear in papers that they are personalizing. They take it truly as their own hard-earned struggles to maybe help the people out of their own benevolence. But it is not like that.
Thank you very much for that advice that these things are meant for us all. And it shouldn't make it look like it's your personal property or it's from your personal pocket that you did it. So, Honorable Chief, I said Honorable, I said Chief. And I think that's a prophecy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure.
And I think everybody will agree that you've kept the conversation going. And do you have anything political or future? What are we expecting 2027 from you?
Well, I'm a young man, an aspiring young man for that matter.
Okay.
We all wish to be in leadership because we are moved by this kind of, let me say, desires that we want to make life better too in the future. And individually, we are trying our best, personally, out of power, out of what have you. But if opportunities will come that God said you will be this in future, you cannot, even you yourself, you cannot run away from it. If God wants you to be something, you can be. But it's not as if we are afraid or being shying away to go into politics or what have you. But at the fullness of time, if God gives the opportunity and lives abound, we can make progress.
Thank you. So at the fullness of time, we might just be saying his posters. I'm not saying it says so, but in the fullness of time, it may be in the National Assembly. In the fullness of time, it may be the governor of Taraba State. And I believe that every one of us should hope and believe that, yes, we can, in our own little ways, make Taraba better. And that is it for today on The Morning Show. And I've been here with Mr. Munume Riga, political analyst. And thank you very much, viewers, for staying with us. The Morning Show is your #1 show on TV. You can attest to that. And thank you very much. I am Abraham Joda. You can catch us on Some TV on Facebook, at Some TV on Facebook, and on YouTube at Some TV Live. And you can also watch us on GSAT, on CSAT, on free-to-air satellite, on strong satellites, and I can assure you, you get the best of everything here. So stay tuned as we go into other aspects of our production. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the